All right, so let's get started. So, guys, because I had company show up, I didn't check out the Success Club board to see who's on the Success Club board already. I know Shauna is, so shout out to Shauna for being on the board already. I know Glenda sold her first challenge pack, so that's super exciting. Now, don't get too alarmed when you go in the back office because they've been having some like troubles with calculating the points. This happened last summer too, actually. Actually, guys, I thought I lost my Success Club 10 legend in August, and I was having like a poor, like, I was like, what the hell? I'm like, are you kidding me? I swear to God, like before midnight, the links went out. And then I got the notification that points were calculated, and then it showed up that I had made it. And I'm like, because that would have been like 29 months in a row of Success Club 10 that I would have lost. And then you start back over at 0. So it's like now, like not even an option. I'm like, I have to make it because I need to keep this going. So yeah, so don't be alarmed, Glenda. If it hasn't shown up yet, it will. Is anyone else? Am I missing anybody else? I know, actually, Andrea, congratulations to you on signing a coach. I actually saw it on your Instagram story first, and I was like, going to message you, and then I saw a notification pop up that you posted in Dream Dynasty, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And is she like a business building coach?
Yeah, so she actually strictly joined because of the business side. Like she bought a challenge pack like a year ago, and then she had a baby. But now she's like she wants to like make an income. So I'm excited. I know. I'm trying to get all. I know. I'm excited. I think she's gonna be good.
I think so too. When I saw it was her, I was like, yes, yes, and yes. I don't even know how. Probably being in a challenge group a year ago, maybe I would have known her from or recognized her.
Yeah. She was in a group before. I think a long time ago.
Because she's familiar to me, and I'm like, yes, 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 yes. So congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is, guys. Like, here's Andrea, who all of a sudden has like dove in. She decided to start running her own sneak peeks, like literally out of the gate. And like, you've done 2 so far since you got back from New Orleans?
Yeah. So I followed your strict, I don't know if anybody does this, but let me show you like what you were doing. I have made this like a non-negotiable. Like every month I write exactly like your business plan. Like when I'm going to run my sneak peek, when I'm going to have my free group, and when I'm going to have my paid group, so that I'm not like posting random stuff. Because I used to just post random stuff, like, like, oh, join my group, but never really had a guideline. So now that I know exactly when my next thing starts, I can focus that week before on exactly like what I'm trying to get people to do. Like I posted about my coaching stuff, as you saw, like yesterday, and about Taylor, and then I had my sneak peek that night. So that's kind of how I was doing it.
Awesome. But it works, right? It works.
Yeah, it works. It really works.
So don't be afraid, people, to post about it and like attach the link. So that Coach Life, because I screwed up the end of August. Well, I didn't screw up. I had no idea I was going to have no service when we went camping. So I'm like rerunning that sneak peek right now just because there were people that joined it. And like people, so I just do a little story, kind of like how we talked about last week, put the link at the bottom, and they'll request to join. So I always get a few people, but as long as you're talking to people, like just making, I watched a really great, I always throw on Power Hour videos. Like I'll go on YouTube and search Power Hours just to hear what other people are doing. Micah Folsom has a great Power Hour video that she just did in July, and she's like a double 15-star diamond coach. So I was like, hot damn, what you're doing, I'm going to do. And basically, she just makes it her goal to talk to so many people a day. Like, basically just conversation, connecting, just like they say, connect, right? And then she does group invites. Like she doesn't do it daily. She does it like in bunches throughout the week. So anyways, you can watch that one if you want to. But so shout out to you, Andrea, for signing your first coach. So what else was I going to talk about tonight? That pretty much sums it up. We've got Super Saturday coming up in like 2 weeks. So I'm going to the one in Toronto. It's Super Sunday. If you're coming to the one in Toronto, it's from 9 to 1. Jeff Hill is going to be there. We don't have a celebrity trainer this time, but we did just announce that Jatana Jackson is our guest speaker for January. January 6th is that date. So if you want to go ahead and mark that one down in your book if you can't make this one. And they're always 9 to 1. So usually, except for the regional conference that we did last time. But that's pretty much it for announcements. There's nothing else really going on Beachbody wise. Clean Week is coming up, but we'll get into that a little bit more. I don't want to talk too much about it. I kind of want to experience it myself before I really get into talking and planning for it. So before we run out of time, because I'm blabbering on again, let's go ahead and talk about challenge groups and what I'm doing with it and why I'm doing it. It was really spur of the moment. So this week is like jammed packed. So I just got an email because my DJ for Super Sunday, I'm in charge of the DJ services, 2 weeks out, guys, and I don't have a freaking DJ because the guy backed out on me. So I just got an email from the guy. Okay, we're good. So anyways, literally I have my challenge group that started Monday, and I took everybody that was in it and I'm trial running it with them. I added nobody new to this one because I wanted to trial run it with everybody. So I'm doing that one. My free group starts Monday, and I've also changed the way that I'm doing it as well. And then my sneak peek. So it's like a full plate this week, but we're getting through. So this is what I did. I decided to jump in with a Friends theme because everybody loves Friends. Who doesn't love Friends? For this challenge group. And I listened to Kelsey Smith's video in the Beachbody Champions page. That page is loaded with information. And I got completely inspired. I know Glenda watched it as well, but I got completely inspired to like jump in and do something completely different. And it has made the world a difference, even in how I'm feeling about the challenge group. And like, so this is what I did, guys, was I invited everybody to grab their Shakeology. Yes, Shakeology is required because I put everybody in teams. I did have a couple people message me and they were like, do I have to be on Shakeology? Because I do have a couple people in my current group, The Power of Choice, that wasn't on Shakeology anymore, but they were still using Beachbody On Demand and working out and stuff. So obviously I'm still going to help them. But I said yes. And initially I was like, oh, do I want to say that? But yes, I do. Because if you're coming into my challenge group and I'm putting in this work and I'm putting in this effort and, that's how we get optimal results, right? We all know it. With nutrition paired with exercise comes results, right? We all know it. So I said yes. So I did remove them from the challenge. And so I put everybody in there, and I'm going to share the screen in a little bit and show you guys how it's kind of working. And so basically each day I kind of got rid of like all of the, the motivational, inspirational kind of stuff that I was doing. And I'm literally going like Friends trivia. So like when they first joined, most of you are in it, you had to do a quiz to figure out who you were. And like, guys, everybody pretty much got Monica. I redid the test and did wrong answers to see if I got someone else. And thankfully I did, because I'm like, did I just post like something that wasn't good, right? Chris redid it and he got a different one, thankfully, and there were a few other girls that did it. But I was like, what a good sign that literally like everybody meshes together in this group. And that's probably why everybody stayed on their journey together, is because we're literally like, everybody's Rachel. We're all Rachel. So we love Rachel. But our vibes are all like on the same level. So everybody figured out that quiz. So I just did the teams for it, and I messaged everybody in the Challenge Tracker app, the teams. So if you haven't got that yet, you would have got a message from your coach, and it has the lists of teams in it. And so I put everybody on teams, and I did a point system. And this point system is going for the whole challenge. And basically it's super simple. You have to engage on the daily post, which is usually like a trivia question, or it's going to be something along the lines. It's going to be something fun, nothing really fitnessy related, maybe a move of the day at the most. But like this morning was name Ross's monkey. I love Monkey. He was so cute. But it was Marcel, and like everybody's like Marcel, right? Like, but it was awesome. Everybody commented like before 6:30 in the morning. So, but it was super simple like that. And then I took the Friends letters or whatever, and I just made them in Canva and did like a little post for it. And then, so you have to engage on the daily post. That gets them 2 points. And then 5 points is they have to post 5 workouts and 5 Shakeologies a day. They have to do their Sunday progress. They get 5 points for that as well, if they check in on Sundays with their progress. And then if they post about the challenge group on their social media and tag me, they get another 5 points for the team. These aren't individual, like it's going to be calculated individually, but it's totaled as a team. So they get 10 points if they share before and afters. Now those I'm keeping to the group because, you know, I feel like I don't want to force anybody to share that on social media. Like I can do shout outs and stuff like that. For me personally, I wasn't comfortable. I know Kelsey does hers as like, you have to share it on social media and tag her, but I just did if they share their before and afters, 10 points for the team. If they refer a friend, they get 10 points. And if they sign up as a coach on the Dynasty, they get 10 points. So the best part about all this, guys, is if they don't show up for their 5 workouts and their 5 Shakeologies, their team is docked those points. So I loved that idea because it makes people, like, people come to us for results, right? They want to make change. And I want the change myself. And this summer, I hit like such a, like, I mean, it was summer. It was a huge bump in the road. I'm not saying like it was negative or anything like that, but I needed a reboot too. So I feel like this has like, I'm like, all right, I'm in this. Like everybody's in this. I'm in this too. And so it's been awesome. So that kind of sums up how I'm doing it. Do you guys want me to show you behind the scenes quick for everybody that isn't in it? And then you guys kind of have a good idea. Let me just pop you guys over there and I'll screen share and give you a bit of an idea here. And then I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what I'm doing with the Luke Bryan one. Okay, so let's go to group feed. And I'm going to bring up my posts so that you guys can see what I've been posting. So again, this challenge group didn't have a prep week because they didn't really need it. Like we were jumping right into a challenge together. Kelsey does do a prep week and she talks about exactly what she does each day for it. But like if I go back to the beginning, which was just this week, I just made this Friends Fit Club to announce it. And so welcome everyone to this Fit Club. This group is going to be open for 3 weeks. We're jumping in with our programs. Most of us are doing 21 Day Fix Extreme and our meal plans. I have an epic point system to roll out, a sweet pair of new Nikes, and some swag for our winners. Friends theme is what it's going to be, not your typical fitness focus, but check-ins dailies are still required. The meal plan has been added to the files section, which guys, it's in our Google Drive. Use it. Like, feel free to take it right out of the Google Drive and your customers have a full meal plan with grocery list ready for the week. So I've done week 1. I'll do week 2 and week 3 as well. So now how you doing? You ready for this? So that's kind of the opening post. And then they all had to go in Sunday night and teams are getting ready to be prepped. Be sure to snap your before photos and your measurements. The challenge is on. And then this was the link to see which Friends character they were. Let's see here. And so day 1 post. Today begins the first day of the challenge. Tonight the teams are going to be announced. Points will begin to be tallied. But to kick off this challenge, let's see who can name the characters. There's 6 of them and go. And so this is the Friends theme that I was talking about. It's going to be on every post and then name the 6 characters. And then everybody had to go through and they'll get points for that for the team. The ones that didn't answer won't get the points. There's my check-in. So check-ins have to be with photos as well. That's a requirement because anybody can check in, right? So then challenge points. So last night I did a post announcing the point system. So that unfolds the point system and shares that with everybody so they were aware. And then today was just Trivia Tuesday. So each Tuesday is going to be Trivia Tuesday. And it's extremely hard to come up with just one question, but what was Ross's monkey's name? And everybody had to answer that one. And then, so what I did, guys, and the reason I decided to do the Challenge Tracker app is because I can track everybody in here a heck of a lot easier. So I can see that if it loads, I can see that Tanya has, I just pronounced that wrong. She's added her before and afters and her goals. It tells you up here the green is goal added, purple is before photos. So I can go through here and I can be like, hey, Riley, you know what I mean? Hey, Courtney. And I can message them right from here. All I have to do is click her name, click send message, and I can send her a message and be like, hey girl, you forgot to take your before and after or before photos, like just as a reminder. And then what I did was when I just did the teams, you just click here to select everybody's name, and it only selects the page that you're on. So you do have to send the message. You have to go to page 2, do the same thing. Page 3, do the same thing. But deselect myself there. Click send message, and like I just typed up everything. I copied it, and then I hit send. So it messages everybody individually all at once. So I don't have to go through. And so when I do my Monday check-in with everybody, I can literally go through and do a group message to everybody, and that's done. My check-in with everybody. Because one of the biggest things I stress with is staying on top of messaging people and checking in with them to see how they're doing, or if they have any questions. What was their celebration from last week? What was their non-scale victories? Like any struggles, anything that I can help them with, that sort of stuff, right? And I want to stay on top of that, but this is like such an easy way to do that. And then I can also see who's worked out and who's drank their shake, right? So when I go through, I can shout them out for it. Like Jen and Ashley, I could be like, hey girls, like you guys have gotten like both workouts, both shakes in for this week. Like awesome job. Also, that's your best way to watch for coaches too, right? The people that are getting in Shakeology, people that are getting in your workouts, like by the end of this week, I could message them and be like, oh my gosh, girl, like you're doing it. You're getting your results. Have you ever thought about coaching, right? Because the first week of a challenge is when they're kind of like, they're in it, they're on fire. Anything after a week, they start to dwindle a little bit, right? So if you catch them kind of in the first week and be like, you should come check out our coaching sneak peek. It's just a Facebook group. I'm going to go ahead and add you. But yeah, then you can see it. So I mean, I've done the challenge tracker app before and I was like, meh, I don't like it. But now I'm like, no, it's a real good way to stay organized with everything. So, so that's kind of it. That's where I'm going with this, guys. And yes, I am doing the Nikes. And so I'm just going to I'll either pick the winner, find out their shoe size, and then send them a pair, or I'll just send them a Nike gift card and they can go pick out a pair of shoes themselves, right? So super simple. And then I don't have to do the shipping either. I can send it in a card. So I'll probably maybe actually do a gift card. That's probably easiest. And then the swag, I just order like, usually what I do is I'll go into like Old Navy when it's their 50% off sale, and I'll do like a small, medium, and large. I'll get all at once. And then I have a couple for a few challenges going forward, or I'll order, I'm not too specific on sizes. Like I'll try and keep like most medium, that's kind of what I do with it anyways. So yeah, does anybody have any questions about that? It was kind of a lot of information all at once. Not really? Pretty straightforward? I came up with a ton of themes. I was like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. Last night, Chris is like, you shouldn't be doing a Luke Bryan challenge. You should be doing like a Harvey Specter challenge of Suits. Does anybody watch Suits? I love Suits. I love Harvey. Harvey is like, oh my gosh. But I also love Rachel and her outfits. So yeah, anyways, actually my neighbor messaged me. She's like, I'm not down for Luke Bryan, but she's like, if you do a Harvey Specter yoga group, she's like, I'm down. Yoga for Harvey.
Harvey and yoga don't match.
They don't. I feel like with Harvey, you need to just drink wine. Like, drink wine, eat cheese. I don't know. He's too he's too serious. Too serious. So yeah. So Luke Bryan, how am I doing that one? Okay, so that one I just pulled out of my ass because I was like, okay, so what's something I love? Like, well, I love Luke Bryan. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could do like a shake it, country girl shake it for me. And then like with his face and advertise it and see how it goes. Well, so like my issue with free groups was it was bringing out people, all the same people every month into the same group. And I was like, this month, it has brought in, like doing Luke Bryan, it has brought in like a whole whack of new people that are interested in it just because it's Luke Bryan. And I was like, okay, so I get what they say when they say do something that's unique to you. So two things I'm thinking. This one, I'll put it all on Google Drive too, and I'll share with you guys as I go, as I plan it. But I'm thinking I've got to get it pulled together soon because people are waiting on emails. So I gathered everybody's email for it. which I could get into a whole other reason why I did that. But I gathered everybody's email and I'm going to send them an email. In that email, it's going to have a video outlining how the group's going to work, and it's going to have a link to the group. So then basically I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I went on YouTube and there is a guy called Willitary Fitness, and he does little mini workouts to Luke Bryan videos. So I'm like, this is awesome. It's like a 3-minute workout to a Luke Bryan song, and like, bam, there it is. So it's going to be little mini workouts, I think. If not, I'm just going to throw on a Luke Bryan song and I'll do a mini workout and they'll just follow along. It's going to be something like that is what I'm thinking. And then there will be like Luke Bryan stuff thrown in there as well. So that's kind of it. I'm going to try and make it fun, make it exciting. But I'm winging it, like hardcore winging it. So I'm going to pull it together though, guys. I've got full faith that I'm going to make this work somehow. So, oh, I stepped on my dog. So yeah, do you guys have any questions? No? Not at all? Nothing? Not a zero zippo? Does anybody want to share anything that they're doing that might be helpful for other people?
I just wanted to share, I was talking to Michelle the other day, and I don't know if you know, but when you're in your group and you want to post something, have you noticed that you can time your posts now? You don't need a program like SynShare or something like that. You can just time it right on Facebook.
Yeah, so like in your Facebook groups, if you're the admin of the group, you can schedule your posts right in the group now, which is crazy. I had no idea that you could do that. So check it out. It's like a little timer clock that shows up at the bottom beside post, and you can schedule it. You can actually, and on your challenge tracker app, you can schedule all the posts too. So let me see, how long do I have? I think I have 5 minutes left before we're gonna get cut off. Do you guys want me to go into why I'm collecting emails? Quick. It's not gonna be too much information overload? No? Okay. So there's a girl in Jesse Riggins training. Her name is Natasha Pearson. Pehrson. Okay, so she has done a video in there and in the champions page. You can go into the champions page and watch her Q&A, but she was talking about her system and how she does follow-ups every month. So at the beginning of the month, so she does everything with emails. So at the beginning of the month, she tries to fill her challenge group first. So she'll go through and everybody that she was talking to last month, she sends them an email and she's like, hey girl, haven't heard from you in a little while. Just wanted to let you know that my Operation Skinny Jeans is going to start on September 25th. Are you interested? Right? So they get a new invite every single month until basically they say like, don't message me anymore. Take me off your follow-up list. So if she doesn't hear back from them, 2 weeks later, she sends them an email and is like, hey girl, I haven't heard back from you, but I just want to let you know that I'm doing like a Luke Bryan 5-day free fit party. Are you interested in joining? Here's the link. So then they'll come into her free group. And then at the end of the free group, she sends out another email inviting her to the next challenge group. Does that make sense? So it's like, and she does that month after month after month. And so her email list is growing and growing and growing. But she said she's finding that like people that she was emailing, she's emailed like 5 or 6 times, are now messaging her and are like, oh my gosh, like, you know, thanks for not giving up on me, that sort of stuff. So it's just a way to like have a good follow-up system, basically. Like you keep everybody in one spot. And so, so yeah, that's pretty much it for emails.
Have you ever used the e-cards that are in our back office?
I have not, no. I know Danielle has, but I haven't personally.
I've just sent out for my 2 customers that I have. I just sent them each an e-card to say, hey, thanks, glad you're on your journey. They have a, you know, good job starting your journey card.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's that initial connection, right? Connects right away with them. That's a good idea, Glenna. Good stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna call at least one person out and see how their week's going. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Let's go with Heather. She's had a busy week this week. She's gonna kill me.
This week's brutal.
No.
I don't know. I honestly I hate the people. I hate that type that I'm too busy type, but I don't know. Like I don't even have lunch breaks anymore. I don't even get I have to drive home, and I don't even have a half an hour. Like I'm trying right now desperately to get through things, but it's just too hard when I have so much being demanded of me right now. I have 2 Syrian refugees in my class right now.
Oh,
So
geez.
everything on top of that has been added. So it like pretty much all my lunch stuff has turned into trying to make sure that they don't run away.
Oh,
Trying to make sure that there's systems and stuff in place for them. And yeah, it's a lot right now. I'm trying really hard to stay above water, but it's not working so well. So
no. You
trying
might
to
need
laugh
to,
trying to laugh at myself anyway.
you might need to consider a virtual assistant.
Oh my gosh. It is so hard right now, and I feel so bad because there's people who have messaged me and it's like I don't even have time to message you back. I don't even have time right now to do that. And my other issue is I'm waking up at 4:45 every morning so I can work out before I can go to work. So it's tough. Like I'm going to have to figure part of it's like cuz it's new.
Yeah.
And then part of it is because physically I have to do the driving thing every day to work and back. That's far away. So that's
So it's like a whole
I didn't have to do that last year, but I have to do it this year. So it's it is what it is.
a whole new routine. But you're gonna get it down just like you did last year.
Yeah, for sure. But it's a lot different with the timing. Like I just like normally by now I'm already in bed. I'm already like asleep by now because I have to wake up so early. So we'll see. I don't know.
You can only do what you can only do. And even something like recording messages that explain your challenge groups and what they are might be something like recording a video, uploading it to YouTube so you have it ready to go that you can just send it to people too. Might be something.
The other part of me is so frustrated because I'm spending a lot of time with people and then I'm seeing other people like around here that are coaches talking to them too. And that's not what I want to do. I want to reach a specific need for myself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm investing the small amount of time that I have left into someone who's, I think they've already purchased through someone else now and they're still like milking me. So, and I don't know that. But I'm guessing. So, I mean, it's frustrating. So I'm going to have to figure out this Jesse's training like ASAP. Yeah. And my biggest issue is I need to get that done because I've wanted that for a long time. I don't want it. I honestly do not want to have anyone around here. Like I'm good. No. I'm good. Most of those people like who are my people will like follow me or ask me. But I'm really a fan of cold market. That's what I want. So
yeah, that's the best part about Jesse's is getting those cold market people in.
Yeah, so this weekend that's the plan, to spend some time and not schedule anything this weekend and get it done. So hopefully that works well.
Well, I'm home all weekend this weekend. I've got nothing on. So if you have any questions about it or you're like, can you just explain this to me quick? Shoot me a message.
Okay, thank you. But I was also going to ask too, I was talking to T today and Tina and I were asking if where we're going to stay for hotel-wise Super Sunday.
Wow, we need to plan that. We need to plan it. Chris's mom's in the hospital, they canceled the baptism and he's like, so like, well, I can go to that now. And I'm like, no, you can't. We don't have a babysitter. Like I have a girls' night planned. Usually he'll come along, but not this time. I got a girls' night planned. So yes, we'll totally look into that. I'll totally book.
Okay. Yeah, totally. Just let us know what hotel and then we'll figure it all out.
Yeah, because usually share 4 per room so that it's cheaper.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Anyone else? Sarah, did I cover all your questions that you had about like the challenge group and stuff like that? Yeah?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I just was kind of wondering what you were doing because I was trying to create a couple things and just before I jump back in, I want to be like more prepared. I was winging it most of the time and like getting up at 4:30, like Heather is what I do. I get up at 4:30 and then I was like trying to quick, like, okay, wake up, write a post, hurry. Like I was doing it every morning. It wasn't really working out that well. And some of them, and then a couple days I forgot and I just don't want to half-ass it. So I'm doing the same thing too as Heather. I'm going through Jesse's training. I think I got to module 4 and quit. So I started over and I'm not letting myself go past any training. If there's like some sort of call to action or something that I need to do, I have to do it before I'm allowed to listen to anything else. And so I'm slowly going through and doing it like that because I'm like, Heather, I want cold market. I don't want to talk to anybody else I know. All the same people like my stuff. All the same people are in my free groups. I think like 4 weeks ago, I was just like, fuck it, I'm done. No more free groups. It's all the same people. No more challenge groups. I'm sick of helping the same 10 people, which I feel bad. I had to private message them all and let them know I had a little mental breakdown and I'm going to be back. But so I'm going through and doing that. And I'm so tired of challenge groups and free groups that that's why I wanted to know how you did these, because I'm super excited to create some challenge groups like this and some free groups that are more fun and just interesting. Like the free groups were even getting to be boring for me and I was tired of them. And I felt putting in a lot of effort and nobody cared because it just wasn't fun. I was like, there's a shit ton of information. I typed out a lot of stuff here, people, and nobody cared. No. So making it more fun is going to be huge.
Absolutely. I think so. Yeah, Andrea?
Where is this Jesse? I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Where do I find this training?
So it's Jesse Regan, Regan. You can look up him on YouTube or Social Team Builder on Facebook and on YouTube.
Okay.
But it's a like page training. It was $297 US, but it was the best $297 I've ever invested in my business. It was an investment, but guys, the reason I've continued making Success Club 10 is because of that training, because he teaches you how to create Facebook ads. He teaches you how to everything, like how to connect with your following, how to do proper call to actions. And the best part about the whole thing is all of the coaches from all over the network that are part of it, that share everything they're doing with that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like you can go into Beachbody Champions page and you get stuff like that, but like these people are taking the time to like help you through something or to share with you like something in an ad that's working for them. But basically, he's taught me how to take like a 30-second video, how to target it to different audiences of people like me. So like moms, like I'm bringing in my market as likes to my page for 10 cents a like right now. Whereas a lot of people, when you just go try and target random things, you might be paying like $1 a like it's expensive. So it's bringing these people into my page, trying to get them to engage on it, but he teaches you all of it. And so it's, I have a lifetime membership to his training, so I can redo it as many times as I want. It's honestly an amazing training. But it takes work. Like you have to sit down and watch the modules, and like you have to record 10 videos. And like my first 10 videos flopped. I had to do, I think in total 55 videos before I found a winning video that worked. And literally it was me in the bathroom wearing shorts and a tank top that aren't even workout clothes. Jax is in the bathtub. You can't even see him, but I'm doing like V-sits against the bathtub. I'm doing push-ups on the bathtub, and then I'm doing
I've seen that one.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, the one that you sponsored, right? And I was like, I want to do that. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, because I totally had.
And I've tested it so many times because I'm like, I don't like it. Because I'm like, I've got short hair now, blah, 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 blah. I've tested so many other new videos, and that one keeps winning still. So I'm like, all right.
That one caught my eye. That one was good.
We'll keep it going. So we got about 4 minutes left. So yes, Jesse's going to open his training back up again within the next couple weeks. He just had a brand new baby. So he has closed the training down for right now and new registrations, but I'll announce it to you guys when he's going to open it up, because it's awesome. Like he's taught people and they're pulling out like Success Club 90. It's crazy. So yeah. check it out, guys. I know Christina Schneider's in it too, but you're digging back into it, right? Yeah. Good stuff, guys. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, if you guys have anything else other about Jessie's training, shoot me a message because I'm more than happy like screen share the group with you so you can get an idea of like what it all is. And like the training, I can screen share it on a Zoom call, but I can't record it. So, but I'll do that. If you guys wanted a sneak peek into Jessie's training behind the scenes, I would totally do a call with that. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, you ladies have a great night. Thank you so much for hopping on, especially when you guys have had all such like a busy, crazy week. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.